There are moments in life when your own mind becomes the battlefield you fear most. Not because the world is cruel, but because your thoughts turn against you, quietly, invisibly, relentlessly. A single doubt becomes a storm. A passing worry becomes a weight on your chest. Something small, forgotten by everyone else, grows larger only in your mind, until you can't breathe without feeling its shadow. You try to focus, but the noise inside refuses to fade. You try to rest, but the mind keeps picking at old wounds. You try to move forward, but you keep tripping over thoughts you should have let go of years ago. And yet, behind all this chaos, there's a quieter truth. Your mind is powerful enough to wound you, yes, but it is also powerful enough to set you free. This is the tone of Stoicism, a philosophy not for perfect people, but for people who struggle deeply and refuse to surrender. Tonight, you and I step into that stillness together, not to escape your thoughts, but to reclaim them. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Those words cut through time because they reveal something most people never learn. Your freedom begins the moment you stop negotiating with every fear, every doubt, every phantom your mind creates. And today, I'm going to show you how to do exactly that. Not ideas meant to impress you, but truths meant to change you. Not poetic comfort, but mental weapons you can carry for the rest of your life. Here are 8 Stoic ways to free your mind from toxic thoughts and stay focused on the life you're trying to build. Number 1. Stop arguing with your thoughts. Observe them instead. The first rule of mental freedom is simple. Stop wrestling with the thoughts that disturb you. When you argue with a toxic thought, you feed it. When you try to deny it, you strengthen it. When you try to control it, you give it power. Imagine you're standing in a river. Leaves float past you. Some are beautiful, some are rotten, some carry strange shapes and uncomfortable colors, but they're all the same. They're temporary. Toxic thoughts are the leaves. You are the river. Stoicism teaches that the mind becomes sick when it confuses a passing thought with an eternal truth. You think, "What if I fail?" And suddenly, you're living in that failure. You think, "What if they don't like me?" And suddenly, their imaginary judgment becomes your prison. Here's the Stoic response. Let the thought pass. Do not pick it up. Do not analyze it. Do not fight it. Just watch. The mind grows quieter not when you dominate it, but when you create space between yourself and the noise. If the thought is not useful, release it. If it is not rooted in reality, let it drift. If it brings fear instead of action, don't let it stay. Your mind becomes lighter the moment you decide that not every thought deserves your attention. Number 2. Replace rumination with immediate action. The mind becomes toxic when it has nothing to do except circle the same worries again and again. Rumination is mental corrosion. It offers no solutions, only loops, and the Stoics knew this well. Epictetus said that anxiety increases the moment you stop acting and start imagining, because imagination is where fear multiplies. So here's your command. Move, immediately, even if the action is small. A worried mind needs momentum more than reassurance. You're not overthinking because the problem is big. You're overthinking because you're standing still. Picture a man staring at a locked door, but instead of trying another entrance, he just stands there replaying the same thought. Why won't it open? Hours pass. Days pass. He starves not because there was no way out, but because he refused to take action. When a toxic thought appears, break the loop with motion. Send the message. Start the project. Write the plan. Clean the room. Go for the walk. Begin the first minute. Stoicism is not passive. It is action-focused clarity. You don't clear your mind by thinking about problems. You clear your mind by doing what needs to be done right now. Every tiny action is a blade that cuts through the fog, and the more you move, the quieter the noise becomes. Number 3. Question the story, not the situation. Every toxic thought is built on a story you tell yourself, not reality, a story. Stoicism teaches that people suffer more from their interpretations than from the events themselves. You think the world is against you? You think someone's silence means rejection. You think one failure defines your identity. But none of these are facts. They're narratives the mind constructs in moments of vulnerability. Imagine a man walking down a dark path. He sees a shape on the ground. His mind screams, "A snake!" He panics. His heart races. He freezes in fear. But when morning light comes, he discovers it was just a rope. Your life is full of ropes you've mistaken for snakes. Here's the Stoic command: challenge the story. Ask, what evidence do I actually have? What else could this mean? Am I reacting to the fact or to my imagination? The mind is a storyteller, but you, not the fear, are the author. Reject the stories that weaken you, rewrite the ones that guide you. And remember, a single thought can shape your entire mood, but a single question can dissolve the illusion completely. You free your mind not by changing your life, but by changing the story you attach to it. Number 4. Use the Stoic pause. Respond slowly, not emotionally. Toxic thoughts become toxic actions when you react too quickly. Anger makes you speak too fast. Fear makes you shrink too fast. Doubt makes you quit too fast. So the Stoics practiced what modern psychology now confirms: the power of the pause. Your command: pause before you respond to your thoughts, your fears, your emotions, your triggers. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff. A gust of wind hits you. If you react instantly, you stumble. But if you pause, even for a second, you regain your balance. The mind works the same way. When a toxic thought appears, pause, breathe, observe, then choose your response deliberately. The pause is not weakness, it's strategy, it's distance. It's the space where clarity is born. Epictetus said, if someone can provoke you, you are the slave. But when you pause, you break the chain. The thought appears, but you don't follow it. The fear rises, but you don't obey it. The doubt whispers, but you don't surrender. You regain the throne of your own mind. A pause may last 1 second, but that second can save you from 1,000 regrets. Number 5. Set mental boundaries the way warriors set perimeters. You guard your home, you guard your possessions, but you let anything enter your mind. A random comment, a stranger's opinion, a small inconvenience, a memory from the past, a fear about the future, all allowed in without question. Stoicism teaches that the mind needs boundaries just as much as the body does. Your command: decide what you allow into your mental space. Imagine your mind as a fortress. You are the gatekeeper, but you've been letting every traveler, thief, and wanderer walk in freely. Not anymore. Set boundaries like a warrior. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Not every argument deserves your energy. Not every invitation deserves your presence. Not every memory deserves to be replayed. Most toxic thoughts are simply intruders you never learned to guard against. So here's your Stoic boundary rule. If it doesn't serve your values, your goals, or your peace, it doesn't belong in your mind. You are not obligated to carry every thought. You are not required to entertain every fear. You are not responsible for every emotion that arises. The fortress must stand, and you must protect it. Number 6. Do the hard thing. Face the thought directly. Some toxic thoughts don't disappear because you avoid them. They grow stronger, like a shadow you refuse to turn toward. Stoicism teaches courage, not the absence of fear, but the refusal to be ruled by it. Your command: face the thought you fear most. If you think you're not good enough, confront that belief. If you fear failure, examine it. If you fear judgment, study it. If you fear loss, accept it. If you fear the unknown, walk into it. Avoidance makes the thought immortal. Facing it makes it smaller than you imagined. Picture a child afraid of a monster under the bed. He lies awake, trembling. The fear grows. The imagination runs wild. But when he finally looks, there's nothing there. Your mind does the same thing. It invents monsters out of uncertainty. The Stoic method is exposure. Go toward the discomfort deliberately, not recklessly, not dramatically, but bravely. You do not escape fear by running. You escape fear by walking straight into it with your eyes open. Once you face it, the thought loses its teeth, and so does its power. Number 7. Practice voluntary discomfort to build mental strength. You cannot expect a calm mind if you live a comfortable life. Ease weakens focus, comfort softens discipline, and a soft mind cannot resist toxic thoughts. The Stoics practiced voluntary discomfort, a deliberate training of the mind. Cold water, hard tasks, simple food, waking early, saying no when you want to say yes. These small challenges rewire your brain. They teach it that discomfort is not danger, that stress is not catastrophe, that pressure is survivable. Your command: do one difficult thing every day, not to punish yourself, but to strengthen the part of you that stays calm under pressure. Think of a sword. Leave it untouched, hidden away, and it rusts. Sharpen it regularly, expose it to friction, and it becomes a weapon of precision. Your mind is the same. The more adversity you face voluntarily, the less power toxic thoughts have over you, because they do not shock you anymore. They do not overwhelm you. They do not confuse you. You've already trained for the storm. Number 8, anchor yourself in the present moment. Toxic thoughts almost always live in two places, the past and the future, regret and anxiety. But the Stoics lived in the only place where life is actually happening, the present. Your command, return to the moment you are in, again and again and again. Instead of spiraling in memories, feel your breath. Instead of imagining worst-case scenarios, focus on the task in front of you. Instead of drowning in endless possibilities, look at what is real right now. Picture yourself standing in a storm, wind everywhere, lightning flashing, the world shaking. But beneath your feet, solid ground. That ground is the present moment, your breath, your senses, your actions. Nothing toxic can survive long when you anchor your awareness in what is real. The Stoics taught that the mind becomes anxious when it tries to control time. The solution is not mastery, it is return. Return to the breath, return to the body, return to the moment, return to the task. Not once, but repeatedly. Focus is not something you achieve, it is something you practice. And the present moment is where clarity lives. Your mind will always create thoughts, some light, some dark, some heavy enough to bend your spine. But the Stoics remind us, you are not the storm inside your head. You are the sky above it. The noise may rise, the fears may return, the doubts may whisper, but you are no longer helpless. You have tools, principles, a philosophy strong enough to carry you through any mental darkness. Freedom isn't silence. Freedom is choosing which thoughts you follow. Focus isn't force. Focus is clarity. When you stop obeying every thought, something incredible happens. A stillness opens inside you, a steadiness, a quiet strength, and within that stillness, you find yourself again. If these words brought you clarity, if even one sentence helped you breathe a little deeper, if you felt your mind settle, even for a moment, then consider subscribing, not for numbers, not for algorithms, but so we can keep walking this path together toward discipline, inner peace, and a mind that serves you instead of sabotaging you. You deserve a calmer life, a clearer mind, a stronger spirit, and if you choose to stay, I'll be here, every step of the way.